There has been negative propaganda put out about me that's not true.
Well, he says, I'm the first person to pay Taraji P. Henson the most money she's ever made. And then we said, but did you pay her fairly? And then he said, I paid her more than she's ever made. What does that mean, brother?
Kids have like an hour left. So get extra comfortable, kids, because after that, y'all gotta go. It's a wrap for y'all, because this thing turns into something that when y'all get older, y'all don't want to come to.
About my party, they're gonna be shutting them down. They're gonna probably be arresting me.
Hollywood is usually all pretty and luxurious, but lately it feels like there's a storm brewing, and the air is thick with tension. Diddy, the name synonymous with hip-hop royalty and entrepreneurial success, found himself caught in the crosshairs of a federal investigation. The news sent shockwaves through the industry, leaving many wondering who might be caught in the fallout. Suddenly, everyone's holding their breath, carefully choosing their words, afraid to be the next name on the indictment. The silence is deafening. Well, almost everyone is silent. Monique, the comedic powerhouse known for her fearless spirit and outspoken nature, isn't backing down from a fight. She's seen the underbelly of Hollywood, experienced the games, the powerful play, and she's not afraid to call them out. This time it's Tyler Perry, the prolific filmmaker and studio head, in her sights. Monique is alleging that Perry played a role in Diddy's current predicament, and she's ready to expose the truth as she sees it. With her signature blend of sharp wit, humor, and hard-hitting honesty, she's about to shake up Hollywood once again. Get ready for a bombshell, because Monique is breaking her silence, and when she speaks, the industry has no choice but to listen. The question is, are they ready for what she has to say? The feds might have finally gotten Diddy, slapping cuffs on the hip-hop mogul and exposing his carefully crafted facade. But while the world gasps in faux shock, Monique sits back with a knowing smirk. She's been whispering these truths for years, a lone voice drowned out by Diddy's money and influence. Now, with the truth laid bare, Monique's not holding back.
Remember when I said earlier, I've never seen so many cowards and black men in this business?
No more cryptic subtweets, no more veiled references on late-night podcasts. Monique's got receipts, and honey, she's about to make it rain. That carefully curated list of names Diddy kept close, the ones who laughed a little too loud at his jokes and benefited from his shady dealings, Monique's about to turn that list into a public hit list.
When I see you do a clip and you go to T.D. Jakes' church, and I watch you write a check for $1 million in front of the congregation, and you give it to this man, was that for the congregation to give more money, or was that really genuine? See, when no one's watching, who are you? To when everyone's watching. And we got a chance to see him when no one was watching.
She's coming for the co-conspirators, the silent beneficiaries, the ones who looked the other way while Diddy built his empire on a foundation of deceit. Consider this your only warning. If you were part of Diddy's inner circle, you better get your story straight, because Monique's got a microphone, a platform, and a whole lot of pent-up truth to unleash. And one of those co-conspirators is Tyler Perry. But before we get into it, do you know about the latest development in the Puffy case? The arrest of Sean P. Diddy Combs on September 16th on charges of trafficking and racketeering has sent shockwaves through the entertainment industry and beyond. These are not mere accusations of impropriety. They represent grave felonies with potentially severe legal consequences. While Mr. Combs has entered a plea of not guilty, the charges themselves cast a dark shadow over his public persona and raise deeply troubling questions about the potential exploitation of vulnerable individuals.
Breaking news tonight, Sean Diddy Combs has been arrested in a Manhattan hotel.
12 days ago, federal agents marched Combs out of a Manhattan hotel.
The accusations of trafficking, particularly those involving force and coercion, are especially disturbing. If proven true, they paint a picture of a powerful figure, allegedly using his influence and resources to engage in deeply harmful and exploitative practices. The racketeering charges further suggest a pattern of criminal activity, potentially implicating others within Mr. Combs' circle. The investigation into his alleged misconduct intensified in March when federal authorities searched his homes in Los Angeles and Miami. These searches were highly publicized, adding to the growing scrutiny surrounding Combs. Despite facing numerous lawsuits alleging serious wrongdoing, including SA and abuse, many high-profile celebrities who are closely associated with Combs have remained silent. This lack of public condemnation has sparked outrage on social media, with many criticizing these individuals for not speaking out against the alleged abuse. The accusations against Combs are deeply concerning. Multiple women, including his former partner Cassie Ventura, have come forward with allegations of physical, emotional, and abuse spanning several years. These accusations paint a disturbing picture of a pattern of abusive behavior.
The indictment alleges that between at least 2008 and the present, Combs abused, threatened, and coerced victims to fulfill sexual desires, protect his reputation, and conceal his conduct.
The investigation is ongoing, and it remains to be seen what legal consequences Combs may face. However, the seriousness of the allegations and the public outcry they have generated highlight the urgent need for accountability and justice for the alleged victims. Combs' arrest followed a series of allegations and lawsuits that began surfacing in late 2023, most notably from his former girlfriend, singer Cassandra Ventura, known as Cassie. She accused him of a range of serious offenses, from SA to orchestrating disturbing freak-off events, where she was allegedly coerced into performing acts. Ventura's lawsuit, filed in November 2023, was settled out of court for an undisclosed sum, but the revelations have since spiraled into a wider criminal investigation. The charges against Combs are supported by claims that he used his influence, power, and wealth to manipulate, abuse, and coerce his victims. Right now, Combs is facing several criminal lawsuits, with at least 4 significant cases recently making headlines. These lawsuits are centered around allegations of SA trafficking and abusive behavior. The first one is the Cassie Ventura's lawsuit in November 2023. Cassie accused Diddy of physical and SA during their decade-long relationship, detailing instances of rape, forced drug use, and violent control. Her lawsuit was settled swiftly, with both parties releasing statements, but without an admission of wrongdoing by Diddy. Then there is the Adria English's lawsuit in July 2024. Adria English, a former adult film star, filed a lawsuit accusing Diddy of trafficking and grooming her for performances at his parties. After that, we have Derek Lee Cardello Smith's lawsuit in September 2024. A man named Cardello Smith accused Diddy of drugging and raping him at a party in 1997. He won a $100 million default judgment against Diddy. And then finally, the Dawn Richards allegations in September 2024. Former singer Dawn Richard accused Diddy of verbal, physical, and SA abuse during her time in his girl group Danity Kane. She claimed to have witnessed abuse towards others as well, including underage girls being exploited at his parties. These lawsuits allege that Diddy engaged in racketeering, trafficking, and orchestrating elaborate performances, referred to as freak-offs, involving multiple people and often under the influence of drugs. The allegations also include physical assaults and controlling behavior towards women. As of now, Diddy has consistently denied all accusations, with his legal team arguing that the relationships and activities were consensual. Following the settlement with Cassie, Diddy's statement indicated a desire to move forward without admitting guilt. Combs and his lawyers have also slandered some of the petitioners, calling their accusations a money grab.
But how you feel about Diddy's lawyer? He trying to get him transferred to a jail in New Jersey to get better access to him?
It's not up to Diddy's lawyer. It's up to the prison system. The judge even told him, the judge cannot tell the Department of Corrections, the prison department, how to run their prison. Now, he was supposed to get him in some kind of medical facility because of, he think that his life is in danger. Yeah, every prisoner's life is in danger. So they trying to get some special treatment for him. But that's up to the prison system based on his evaluation, from his psych evaluation. And they looking at the fact that Epstein, who may have some dealings with Diddy, he died in that place. So they may have a good case, but it's still up to the prison system to decide where he go. The lawyer, and they don't care how much money you got, but it's based on the lawyer. So that's why if you seen online recently, people coming out, they getting ex-COs or wardens or detectives to speak out and say how dangerous Brooklyn MDC is. That's their lawyers them paying people to come out and talk about that, so to try to help persuade the courts, which is the part of the prison system, to see what they're gonna do. Would they do anything to say, yo, listen here, man, this guy's life might be danger over here because people think that he has something to do with Pac. People think he has something to do with Biggie.
Now the question comes up, why are all the elites being so hush-hush about it? Allegations against Diddy have led to widespread public outrage, with netizens resharing old interview clips of the rapper, pointing out problematic statements made by him. Now mind you, not everyone is quiet. Lyrics from Eminem's song Fuel, released in July album titled The Death of Slim Shady, have gained attention on social media in what is believed to be scathing allegation against Combs, commonly referred to as P. Diddy. The lyrics go, "I'm like a R-A-P-E-R, got so many S-A's. Wait, he didn't just spell the word rapper and leave out a P, did he?" However, not all celebrities have been vocal on the matter, raising questions about those closest to Combs. Many Hollywood personalities attended his infamous parties, worked alongside him, or benefited from his mentorship. Now, questions are being raised about how much they knew about the alleged activities and whether they too might face scrutiny. Now, one reason many have been quiet is because the ones who spoke up got in a lot of trouble because of Puff.
Hanging out with? Are you hanging out with Diddy? What are you doing?
I mean, yeah. Popped out the town car with a camera. Said, "Yo, Puff, yo, you gotta let me film this. The whole thing. We need to document this, Playboy." He was like, "Party." And he got pissed at me. He said, "Yo, don't Playboy, don't play with me. I'm Diddy." You know what I'm saying?
So Jamie Foxx suffered a very serious medical emergency that landed him in the hospital.
Cannot even begin to tell you how far it took me and how it brought me back. I went through something that I thought I would never ever go through. And I know a lot of people were waiting, or wanting to hear updates, but to be honest with you, I just didn't want you to see me like that, man. I want you to see me laughing, having a good time. Now, by being quiet, sometimes things, get out of hand. People saying what I got. Some people said I was blind, but as you can see, the eyes are working. The eyes are working just fine. Said I was paralyzed. I'm not paralyzed. But I did go through, I went to hell and back. And man, I know they talk about people crying on videos, you can do take two, but I'm not gonna do a take two. It is what it is. And if you see me out from now on and every once in a while I just burst into tears, is because it's been tough, man. I was sick, man, but now I got my legs under me, so you're gonna see me out. But like I said, I just want you to remember me for the jokes that I crack, the movies that I make. Some of them good, some of them ain't. I think I got a good one out. And the songs that I sing, man. And then, some people were talking about I'm clone.
The ongoing legal troubles of Combs have cast an uncomfortable spotlight on his close relationship with rap mogul Jay-Z. The two have been friends and collaborators for decades, building empires and navigating the music industry side by side. However, as accusations against Combs mount, Jay-Z's conspicuous silence on the matter has not gone unnoticed by the public. This silence speaks volumes in the often scrutinized world of hip-hop, where loyalty and reputation are paramount. Fans and critics alike are left to wonder, does Jay-Z's silence indicate a rift between the two titans? Is he distancing himself from the controversy to protect his own image? Adding fuel to the fire is rapper 50 Cent, never one to shy away from controversy himself. 50 Cent has taken to social media to publicly mock both Combs and Jay-Z, insinuating that Jay-Z is trying to quietly slip away from the scandal and protect his legacy. These jabs only intensify the scrutiny on Jay-Z and raise further questions about the state of his relationship with Combs. The shadow of this current legal situation also falls on Justin Bieber, who, during his teenage rise to fame, spent time under Combs' wing. This connection, though years old, has resurfaced and drawn scrutiny. Media reports have highlighted a particular instance in 2009 where a then 15-year-old Bieber spent a reported 48 hours with Combs for a video shoot. While no suggestions of illegal activity were made, the incident raised eyebrows at the time, given Bieber's young age and the power dynamic at play. Now, as Combs faces serious accusations, Bieber has remained silent. This silence is notable, given the scrutiny on anyone even remotely connected to Combs. Whether Bieber chooses to address the situation or maintain his silence, the association with Combs and the questions it raises will likely linger. Other than that, Usher was sent to live with Combs in 1994 when he was around 15 to work on his debut album. Usher has described the experience as eye-opening, specifically mentioning being introduced to activities in Combs' home. Despite this, Usher has largely stayed quiet about the details of his time with Combs. Although he once remarked that he wouldn't send his kids to live with him, Usher has not commented on Combs' arrest or allegations. Listen to what Jean, Puff's ex-bodyguard, had to say.
It's supported in this lawsuit where she alleges that she was at a dinner with Neo, Usher, and Jimmy Iovine, and Diddy, he punched Cassie in the stomach and no one did anything. How you feel about that?
They were part of the dinner and they watched Cassie get abused in front of, Puffy abused Cassie in front of them. And neither one of those men, and they probably security was around too, did nothing to stop what he had did to Cassie. Now that's just crazy right there, bro. That is just crazy. Usher probably got a daughter. Neo probably got kids, I don't know. Jimmy Iovine, you know, he taking about 15, 20 scoops of sugar in his coffee. So, all those cats there, supposed to be men, watched that lady get abused right there in public, and they did nothing, brother. They did nothing. That goes to show you the power that he had mentally over them. Here go a woman witnesses, and this witnessing it and said, they said nothing. Yo, man, stop, don't do that. Yo, not here, bro. Easy, nothing. Don't do nothing, say something. She said they didn't do anything and they didn't say nothing. That's the bad thing about it. If you're not gonna do nothing, open your damn mouth and say something. And that's a lot wrong with our people right now. When we were in the studio one night, Dawn them wasn't there. But Puff had his little street team, engineers in there. And he said, and I said this before, he said, they gonna keep messing with me, and I don't know who that they was. It could be their parents, it could be their management team. They gonna keep messing with me, and I'ma drug all them up and pimp them out to my nigga. That's what Puff said about Danity Kane. Whether he was playing, because they was laughing and joking, and I said, out of my mouth in front of him, man, them somebody's daughters. What the fuck is you talking about, Nick? I got daughters. That's exactly what I said and walked out the studio. So my whole thing about that is this. If he did it, or if he wasn't playing, did he say it out his mouth? Yes, he did. Did I hear him say that? Yes, I did. But I ain't in the indictment.
You think he gonna get sued by any other bad boy artists?
It depends on where they at in the music business. It depends on what they trying to do in the music business. Some of them might be still trying to write behind the scenes. Some of them still might be trying to sing, do songs or whatever. It depends on where they at in the music business, man.
And he had a lot more to say as well.
When individuals have a dream to be something, whether it's in sports as an athlete, whether it's a band member in the music business or a singer in the music business, or even a comedian. When somebody has the power over you, you may not come out, bruh. You might not say nothing. You might just keep trying and fake it until you make it. And I think that when people see that he was losing his power and his grip, it might be many more people that want to tell the true story behind their relationship with him. Did you know that the Lox, bruh, did, I think we always love you, Big Papa? The Lox did that for nothing. They didn't get nothing out of that. All the proceeds were supposed to go to Big's mama. It's a dude that goes around and he investigates publishing on artists and for artists. I knew this years ago. Did you know he finagled the situation where Miss Wallace only got 75% and he got 25% and the Locks got nothing? But they end up working it out once the Locks and them people investigated that. Now, I ain't never spoke to the Locks about that. I spoke to the dude that investigated the thing and found it. And this was years ago. So the Locks ain't got nothing to do with what I'm saying.
The scrutiny surrounding Diddy's legal troubles has also reached Jennifer Lopez, who dated the music mogul from 1999 to 2001. Their high-profile relationship was marked by a highly publicized nightclub shooting incident involving both of them. While Lopez has spoken in the past about the lessons she learned during their time together, she also confirmed infidelity within their relationship. Now, as Combs faces serious allegations, Lopez has remained noticeably silent, adding to the growing list of former flames and associates keeping their distance. Meanwhile, actor Ashton Kutcher, a longtime friend of Combs, finds himself in a particularly precarious position. A 2019 interview clip from the show Hot Ones resurfaced, featuring Kutcher hinting at hidden secrets from Combs' infamous parties, events often linked to reports of drug use and nudity. Kutcher, who met Combs in 2002 and has been a regular fixture at his gatherings, even co-hosted Combs' 2009 White Party. This association, coupled with Kutcher's recent controversy defending Danny Masterson, convicted of rape, has cast a shadow over his own reputation and amplified questions about his connection to Combs. Adding another layer of complexity to Ashton Kutcher's connection with Puff is the actor's recent, highly publicized defense of his That 70s Show co-star Danny Masterson, who was convicted of rape last year. The backlash against Kutcher was swift and severe, leading to his resignation from his tech company, Thorn, and raising serious concerns about his commitment to his advocacy work against child trafficking. This controversy, combined with his long-standing friendship with Combs, paints a troubling picture and raises questions about Kutcher's judgment and the company he keeps. The situation takes an even darker turn with rapper Kid Cudi, who was reportedly involved in a brief relationship with the individual accusing Combs. Cudi has directly accused Combs of orchestrating an arson attack on his car, an allegation confirmed by Cudi's team. This serious accusation adds a layer of menace and violence to the already complicated web of relationships surrounding Combs and his current legal troubles. As the accusations against Sean P. Diddy Combs continue to make headlines, even seemingly unrelated aspects of his life have come under scrutiny. His lavish parties, particularly his infamous white parties, have become a point of public fascination. These events were legendary for attracting A-list celebrities like Leonardo DiCaprio, Kim Kardashian, and Mariah Carey, further cementing Combs' image as a powerful and influential figure.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. But have you seen this photo that went viral on social media? It's a photo of Diddy, Aaliyah, Andre Harrell, Dame Dash, and Jennifer Lopez. Have you seen this?
Yeah, I've seen it. I briefly looked at it while I was online. But I think that picture is from Bad Boy Weekend in the Hamptons. It was Bad Boy and Rockefeller Weekend in the Hamptons. You understand? It was, I remember Stacey Dash and Aaliyah, they was on Rockefeller team. You understand? And Bad Boy had their artists and stuff like that. And they were all playing softball up there in the Hamptons. And later on, Puff gave a white party, you know, at his house. He gave a party at his house, you know, the one he had in the Hamptons. And I was the one who was letting people in the front. I had the door in the front, so when people drive in, they come up in there, whatever like that. I was the one who let them in. It was a private party like that, only for Bad Boy and Rockefeller people.
While the parties themselves haven't been directly linked to any of the alleged criminal activity, their resurgence in the public consciousness casts a shadow over those who attended, leaving some to wonder what they knew and when. Adding to the intrigue, celebrities like rapper Meek Mill, who have collaborated with Combs professionally, have publicly denied rumors and speculation about the nature of their relationships, specifically dismissing allegations of any involvement with the music mogul. Now this controversy has pulled back the curtain on a side of Hollywood that often remains hidden from public view. As more details emerge, it's becoming increasingly difficult to ignore the presence of another prominent figure who frequently attended Combs' infamous parties, filmmaker and actor Tyler Perry. Known for his empire of family-friendly entertainment, Perry's association with these gatherings, often rife with allegations of debauchery and misconduct, has raised eyebrows and sparked a wave of speculation. Perry, who has meticulously crafted a wholesome public image, has remained conspicuously silent amidst the accusations against Combs. This silence, however, speaks volumes, particularly within the tight-knit circles of Black Hollywood. Whispers and rumors, fueled by industry insiders, and Monique's very vocal criticism of Perry, suggest that his silence is a calculated strategy to protect his brand and distance himself from the scandal. Monique, who has publicly feuded with Perry in the past, appears determined to ensure that Perry doesn't get a free pass in the court of public opinion. She has hinted at possessing insider knowledge about Perry's presence at these controversial gatherings and seems poised to expose what she knows, potentially shattering Perry's carefully constructed image and dragging him further into the Combs controversy. The question remains, will Perry address the situation head-on, or will he continue to rely on silence as his defense, while Monique chips away at his carefully crafted facade? Monique and Perry's feud started back in 2009, and with all of this new stuff happening, she's not letting any of it go. She has hinted at possessing insider knowledge about Perry's presence at these controversial gatherings and seems poised to expose what she knows, potentially shattering Perry's carefully constructed image and dragging him further into the Combs controversy. For those of you who don't know, their mess started on the set of the movie Precious in 2009. After filming rap for the movie Precious, where Oprah Winfrey and Tyler Perry served as executive producers, Monique received a request to embark on a press tour to promote the film. The original Queens of Comedy performer agreed to appear in promotional interviews and talk shows, but refused to fly out to attend the Cannes Film Festival in France. Monique claims that producers urged her to promote the film at the prestigious event, though they explained that her appearance would be unpaid as it was not part of her original contract for the film. Monique refused to attend and later issued a statement to The Hollywood Reporter expressing her frustration with the producers. "I'm doing a talk show. I'm doing a comedy tour," she said. "I have a husband and I have babies. I have a little bit of downtime and I'm going to take advantage of it. So I'm not going anywhere because I'm not obligated to go anywhere. I've done my part." After Monique frustrated Tyler Perry and the other producers of Precious, she claims her career suffered and they labeled her with the scarlet letter of being difficult to work with. In the years following the inception of this feud, Monique says Precious director Lee Daniels has personally expressed regret regarding the way producers have treated her. However, both Oprah and Tyler Perry have refused to publicly apologize. Monique claims to have an audio recording of Tyler Perry, taken in 2022, in which the House of Pain creator agrees to mend fences and admit his wrongdoings publicly, though Perry seems to have never followed through on that promise. During her Club Shay Shay appearance, Monique explained that she sent the audio recording to controversial civil rights leader Al Sharpton, who agreed to step in and mediate a public discussion between them. After speaking with Al Sharpton, Monique says she received radio silence from the Reverend for over 6 months. The next time we saw Al Sharpton, he was on a podium talking about, "We don't need to fly commercials because we can fly Tyler Perry's private jet. That's why maybe I'm not hearing back from him," she explained during her Club Shay Shay. At this time, Tyler Perry has never publicly addressed the feud or taken responsibility for the state of Monique's career. Now, Monique is claiming that she has proof of Tyler being an active participant in Diddy's freak of sessions. Before the whispers of scandal touched his name, Diddy reigned supreme as the architect of New York's most coveted gatherings. From the dawn of the 1990s, his parties pulsed with electric energy, drawing the elite and the up-and-coming alike. Legends blossomed from those nights, tales spun from shimmering champagne bubbles and the intoxicating allure of exclusivity. Within those gilded doors, athletes like A-Rod and Jaylen Brown brushed shoulders with music icons like Justin Bieber and Drake, all caught in the gravitational pull of Diddy's star power. Even though Tyler Perry is now known for his strong faith and good morals, rumors swirl about his past, especially the time before he became a household name. Back then, Diddy's parties were legendary, and some people say Tyler was right there in the thick of it. You hear stories whispered in hushed tones. Some folks claim they spotted him slipping into those wild gatherings at Diddy's lavish mansion. They say he was like a shadow, moving through the crowds unseen, almost like he was living a double life. Then there are those who swear they rubbed shoulders with him back in the day. They say he wasn't Tyler Perry the icon then, just Tyler, another face in the sea of partygoers. They'll tell you about sharing a laugh with him, maybe even a dance or two. And now that all of this is coming out, Tyler is trying to distance himself and not say a word so as to not get any more attention on himself. This is not surprising because some other stars are also doing the same. We have learned that comedians comedian Kevin Hart is seemingly putting some distance between himself and music mogul Sean Diddy Combs, especially after being confronted about their past party-throwing partnerships. The situation unfolded last week outside the trendy LAVO restaurant in West Hollywood. Hart, 45, and his wife, Eniku Hart, 40, were headed for a night out when they encountered a group of reporters. Instead of the usual lighthearted banter, the questions took a pointed turn, focusing on Hart's history of collaborating with the increasingly controversial Combs on various high-profile events. It seems the comedian wasn't keen on reminiscing, and his response, or lack thereof, spoke volumes about his current stance on their past association. The questions came thick and fast as Hart and his wife approached the restaurant. Reporters, alluding to the recent scandal surrounding Combs, asked Hart if he recalled seeing the now infamous baby oil bottles during his past stints as a party host for the Bad Boy founder. Hart, however, was adept at deflection. "When I hosted for Diddy," he retorted with a dismissive laugh, "you're asking the wrong person, the wrong question." Undeterred, the reporters pressed on, inquiring about Combs' potential safety behind bars. Hart, sticking to his evasive strategy, repeated, "Wrong person, wrong question," before swiftly ushering his wife through the restaurant doors, leaving the unanswered questions hanging in the air. These comments come after videos and photos of Diddy partying with A-list stars have recently resurfaced and gone viral on social media. There was leaked footage which shows Hart stationed next to a bathtub speaking to the camera while holding up a microphone, while a scantily clad female partygoer sits alongside him, and another female guest, wearing a skimpy bikini, is seen sitting in the bath behind him.
Got too hectic down there. I'm up here in the hot tub, doing it official. You know what I'm saying? My nigga up here. My nigga up here. You know, when you have a scene like this, you gotta bring bosses with you. As you see, it's female friendly. We got a ladies and female. She's butt ball. That's what I call it, raw dog. I'm not jumping the tub myself. You know, once everybody moves out, you know, just me and the lady. This is my scene. I'm used to this type of thing. You know, doing what I do best. Oh! Did the camera catch that? Got the camera! Got the camera off! We had technical difficulties last time, but I'm gonna tell you something. When you with troopers, we act as troopers and we fix situations. We're up here, everybody's safe. You know, no, this one's here. We had Trigger Trey on the scene. Honestly, second degree black belt in first aid. Right now, also my man Terrence, BT 106 Park, he's in the building. Shout out to Terrence for a very small waistline on his pants. Listen, we're really right now, listen, what we're doing is unbelievable. No, listen. What we're doing is unbelievable up here. No, listen, it's all love here, okay? I'm tipsy, everybody's tipsy. Get in the tub, sweetie. Be careful. If you fall, that's a lot that's gonna go down. Girl, sit your ass in the tub. Trey, if you can't, put it in the knot. If you can't, Trey, can you put it in the knot? Just put it in the knot. If you can, put it here in the knot. If you can, just for safety. We had a fire here not too long ago. Put the ass on the floor. Let's go. Check. Hey, listen. If y'all think we not gonna dress Swiss Beats hat in this bitch, no. But hey, excuse me. Somebody tell the bell cap to move. The bell cap's in the way.
We waiting for Swiss to get up there.
Sweetie.
We need Swizzy standing up there.
Here's the thing, man. First of all, it's a movement. My just got in the house. Woo. Listen, his thing was Swiss. Swiss gonna wear a lot of and everybody never gonna say I'm gonna say some
Say it, baby, say it.
I'm gonna address the hat. I don't like the bow tie.
We in New York tonight.
I don't like the bow tie at the top of the hat. I like the hat. You just not gonna tie that loop on that hat and think I'm not gonna say shit.
Skateboard out with them things on your feet,
hey,
though.
That's a good comeback. Okay, hey, let's go to the next song. Listen, let's go to they get me back.
We want to thank you. Come here. Don't sit on the bed at night. No homo. No, just don't get close to the bed. Don't get close. But it's just like, yo, we want to thank you for hosting the thing, man. It's been a pleasure. You didn't have to do it, and you did it.
No. I definitely didn't have to do it. I definitely didn't have to. First and foremost, I'm not getting in the bed. Shout out to him and what he did. I'm just gonna.
During one terrifying scene, the girl's hair goes up in flames after catching fire on one of the candles placed around the tub. Hart immediately tells the camera crew to cut before the footage continues with the comedian assuring the girl in the bath is okay and joking appropriate safety measures have been put in place. Later in the video, comedian Hart unleashes an N-word rant at the camera while standing next to Diddy holding a drink. There's also another scene where Hart positions himself next to a bed Diddy is sitting on drinking champagne. Hart jokes, "If we can, let's just move moved the camera a little this way. I don't want my shot to even come close to the bed at all. And as the camera followed Hart's direction, it panned past what appeared to be a silver toy left openly on Diddy's bed. The video only strengthened the case for Hart's link to the rapper. Apparently, Mo has similar kind of stuff on Perry, and the mogul is now worried about what she's gonna do next. So, what do you think? Comment down below and let us know. If you like this video, click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to be the first to see my next video. I post updates like this every week where I uncover the secrets of your favorite celebrities.